You ready? Hey guys, my name is Mo Pitney, and you're watching a channel called Wood, Feathers, and Fur, which is a dream that my wife and I have had for a while to get started, where we share about our life here in Ashland City, Tennessee, and the outdoor adventures that we go on, whether hunting or fishing or just taking the kids out or gardening or building our house or whatever might come, and things that are related with wood, feathers, and fur. But it'll be a very family-centered channel. But one thing, speaking of family, you hear my kids chattering in the back, but one thing that inspired me to make this is a long-standing desire and passion that I've had to start traditional archery. And I also travel and play music, and I, about 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years now, had a new friend, Brad Danielson, who was a traditional archer that didn't know how interested I was in traditional archery, where after the show that we played, he asked me to come into the man cave where he had all of his bows hanging on the wall and shoot a couple of them. And he saw how excited I got when I was shooting, and by the time I left, he told me a story about his brother-in-law, Glenn Nelson, who used to work for Bighorn Bow Making Company, and that he started to make his own custom bows with a new company that he had created called Nelson Bow Company, and that he wanted to send one of his custom bows to me. That story got more special when I learned that Glenn actually had gotten cancer and passed away, and Brad acquired as many of his bows that he could after he passed away. And one of these really special North Star bows, which you'll see the dipper and the North Star on this, I'll show a picture of it in a second, that he wanted to send this to me. And so I committed to put my compound bow in the case and start shooting a couple years ago. And this is a 55-pound at 28-inch longbow, and it's a lot of poundage for me, but I like stories more than I do the perfect setup. And I have a dream in my heart that maybe the reason why I've been given a little bit heavier poundage bow is someday I'll go on an elk hunt with it. So I just committed to build up my muscles and do a lot of shooting. And last year was my first full year of hunting with a longbow. And I also committed to hunt on public land and hunt from the ground. And had some of the most amazing experiences in the woods that I think I've ever had last year. That reminded me of my childhood when I had about a 15-pound longbow that I would take out in my backyard. Our house backed up to a apple orchard that just had massive deer that used to run on that property. And multiple times I had mature deer within bow range, just sitting on the ground with that little longbow, flinging arrows at them, thinking that I could actually do something to harvest one of those animals. But anyways, this year I got my first doe on public land off of the ground. I canoed into a little spot here in Tennessee and had an amazing hunt, and wished that I had that hunt on film. Last year I missed about 125 or 130 inch 8-pointer due to a swinging branch that got in my way and hit my arrow. Missed him at 18 yards off of the ground, and it was amazing. My brother got to shoot that deer the very next day on the other side of public off the ground, and I'll share a picture of that as well. And then I had multiple other shooter bucks. A buck that I still know is out there, about 150 inch 10-pointer, that I had at 18 yards for over 15 minutes, but he was just behind a bush and then slipped through my ability to take a shot at him. So with all of those close encounters and amazing things that I would love to have been able to share with other people, I am gonna share my journey with you this year, this fall. I'm gonna work with a little bit of camera gear, and I'm making a plan to start making videos from the ground with this traditional bow, with the hope to be able to get I guess the ability to share these amazing experiences that I've been having out in the woods. As I have fallen in love with traditional archery and hunting from the ground, I've run into a number of people that have shared their experiences on YouTube, but very little people that have actually been able to both film their own hunts with traditional archery from the ground and hunt at the same time. So my hope this year is to be able to learn a lot about filming and hunting by myself. I have a couple friends that might actually come out from time to time and film my hunts as well. And I'd like to start even inviting other people to do the same, and maybe I'll video some of their hunts and the experiences that we have. But this, along with a lot of other endeavors, from running our bird dogs to fishing, to taking my kids hunting this year. My wife is planning to try to get her first deer with her compound bow this year. We have a lot of things in store for you guys, and I hope you all come along and learn with us. We have a lot of hurdles in front of us to figure this out, but thank you guys for tuning in, and we're excited about sharing our life with you guys.